Hi everyone, welcome to my home studio. I'm Kelly and there's Maxwell there. Today we're going to be moving a lot on the mat. This is called a Mandala flow where we'll be moving forward and back and right and left. So just keep going, listen carefully, and if you get lost, just come back and join me where you are. I hope you have fun and get lost a bit in the flow of moving meditation. Let's get started. Everyone, come to the center of your mat on your knees and reach your arms or your hands. Hi, Maxwell. Put your hands on the mat, spread your fingers, put the top of your feet on the floor, and then lower your belly towards the mat and look forward. Take a breath in. And then as you round your back and tuck your pelvis and press your hands into the ground, exhale. And then inhale, look forward. Let's get that in sync. Press your feet down, exhale. So it's good to start practice with movement and breath to set the pace. As you round the back, exhale. And as you open the chest, inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale one more time. And then exhale. Neutral spine. Separate your knees. Bring your big toes to touch. Reach your heels, or glutes to your heels. And then lift up and shift so your shoulders are right over your wrists right there. Keep your knees apart. And then bring the hips back to your heels again. I want to warm up the body a little bit more, the hip flexors, by pressing the hips towards the floor right there. And then reach your glutes to your heels. Reach a little bit further, straight arms. And then one more time. This time, I want you to keep your legs wide and separate your feet and come all the way down to the mat so your feet are wide right here. Bring your fingertips out to the edges of the mat. Press into your fingertips. Lift up your shoulders off the floor and look forward. Exhale and lower. So my fingertips are slightly turned out, by the way, and I'm hugging my elbows in and pressing into the floor. You don't have to straighten your arms all the way. Lower down. Do that one more time, warming up the spine. Press your feet into the floor. Inhale, and then exhale. Now tuck your toes, bring your legs closer together, push to all fours, and then come into downward facing dog. Let's warm up with a few poses, and then we'll get into the main part of the program. Inhale, lift your right leg up and stretch it out. Just bring that knee in towards your chest, and let's go ahead and step that right foot forward. Set your left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up and stretch overhead. Nicely done. Then bring your hands to your heart and turn your elbow to the outside of your right leg. Press your palms into each other. Give your spine a twist. Take an extra breath in. And then exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up. Flex your foot and sink back. Exhale. Slide your heel forward right there so your hip is over your knee. Don't sit on your heel back there. Walk your hands forward. Breathe in and breathe out. So we're going to get right into practicing balance. Lift your left knee. Your legs should have their own lane. So one leg straight back, one leg on the other side. Lift up your chest. Inhale and reach up. Palms together. Point your pointer fingers. Relax the shoulders right there. And then reach the arms forward with your hands together. Shift forward. Lift your left leg. Just lift as high as you can this first time, then set your foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sweep the hands down to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. Lift up your left leg. Let's do the other side. And then go ahead and bring that leg in, step forward. Set your knee down first. And right here in this low lunge position, you want to shift the hip forward, hips forward, and stretch the hip flexors. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms together. Hinge your chest forward, turn your shoulders and your rib cage. Look up towards the ceiling so you're dristy up there, right there. Palms together. Inhale and reach. Exhale. Lift up your knee right there. Palms together. Fingers point. Cross your thumbs. Right there. Reach forward. Lean forward so the weight is on that forward leg. And then lift up your right leg. Right there. Reach the arms, but lift the leg. Now point your toes. Set your foot on the floor. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the floor. And this time you're going to step forward and fold. Separate your feet about hip width. Reach for your elbows and sway side to side. A few times. Bring your right hand to the floor, left hand to the floor. Then lift up halfway, half lift. Look forward. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet, including your toes. Inhale, rise. Reach all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And let's get into the main part of the program. At the front of your mat, in the beginning anyway. Inhale and reach up and stretch overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that again. Here you go, Maxwell. Bye, Maxwell. I'll see you later. Inhale and reach up. Sweep the hands down the center line of the body. Fold over. Hands to the shins. Half lift. Look forward. Exhale. Plant your hands and step back to plank. Lower down slowly all the way to the mat. And again, put the top of the feet a little bit wider. Hands out, pass on the outside of the mat. Lift up your chest, look forward. Exhale and lower. Press your hands into the floor. Push off the mat to a high plank and then downward facing dog. Pedal your heels right and left. So this will signify the beginning of the round. So you'll notice the difference, or you'll notice this, or make note of it as we go around the mat. Now lift both heels up high. Reach your heels to the back of the mat and hold for one more breath. And then exhale. Now lift up your right leg. Point your toes. Bring your knee in towards your chest. And then shift forward, step your right foot forward. Knee on the ground again. Inhale and reach up. So a little repetition. Palms together. Exhale, hinge forward, and then turn your body. Press the hands into each other. Right there. Now lift your knee up. So knee off the ground. High lunge with a twist. Inhale, reach your arms up. Put your fingers together across the fingers. Or interlace the fingers, point your pointer fingers, and then reach forward, arms and chest, lift up your left leg, bring your knee up in front, grab your knee, pull it into your chest, knee to the side, reach the right arm over to the right, grab your ankle, tree pose, foot to the inside of your leg, palms together. Balancing. So knee to the side comfortably. Inhale, reach up. Maybe you can turn your gaze towards your hands. Relax the shoulders. Maybe, right? Grab your foot if it falls off. Then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Knee forward, lift it up, bring it up high. Then extend the leg back straight. We're coming to warrior two. Leg goes back, find the floor. Warrior two right there. So get on balance. This will get a whole lot better as we warm up the body. Your central nervous system. Relax your shoulders. Now reverse the warrior. Arm over the ear, side angle. Put your forearm on your thigh, and then arm over the ear. Straight sides, reverse. And then side angle. This time, I want you to reverse it but straighten the forward leg. Right there, reach back. Press your toes into the floor and reach the right arm forward, coming into triangle pose right here. So sweep your hand down for it to your shin or the floor. Reach the arm over the ear. Straighten that forward leg as much as you can. Feel comfortable, right? Inhale, exhale. So this hip faces the floor right here, or the mat. And then bend your knee, and you're just going to sweep your hands along the floor and go into a low skandasana. Keep your hips low, side to side. And you can float your hands over the floor right here. Keep the hips low, right there. And then hands in the center, press into the floor, and forward fold. So crown of the head just hovering over the floor right here. Place your hands between your feet. Draw your elbows in towards each other. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift up halfway. Now we're going to walk it to the back of the mat and turn. Go ahead and set your knee down. So low lunge on this side. Inhale and reach up. We're in the middle of the sequence. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart again. Now place your right hand on the floor. Lift up your left arm and reach, stretch. Push the floor down with that hand. And then I want you to lower your left hip to the floor right there. And your right foot's in front of the left thigh. Reach up. So stretching the side body and the hip. Inhale. Exhale. Unflip. And then lift up that left foot, downward facing dog. Shift forward, plank. Lower down. Chaturanga, all the way to the mat. Top the feet on the floor wide, fingers out wide. Lift the chest away from the mat, look forward. Exhale and lower. Tuck your toes, push off the mat, downward facing dog. And breathe. So first time around, keeping it simple, lift your left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Set your knee down. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Hinge forward, elbow to the outside of your leg. Palms together, looking out to the side. And then lift your knee right there. Get your balance. Abs in. Beautiful job. Inhale. Reach your arms up. Clasp your fingers. Point your pointer fingers, and then reach forward. And then you're going to lift up that right knee all the way and balance right there. Grab your knee. Knee to the side. Place your foot at the inner thigh. There's your tree pose. Inhale. As you reach the arms up, press your palms into each other. You can again clasp the fingers, point your pointer fingers, cross the thumbs. And then maybe they'll relax the shoulders, but press your palms into each other and look up, turning your gaze. And then look forward, knee up, step your right leg back, point your toes, come into warrior two. Much better that time, right? Relax the shoulders, knee over the ankle in the front. So we're doing the same thing. We're just from this side of the mat. Reverse. Side angle. We'll do that 2 times. And then triangle pose. Reverse. Side angle. Reverse. Straighten your forward leg. Right there. Press into your toes, especially the big toe right there. Reach forward. Reach. Straight side body. And then reach your hand down for the floor or your shin. So you can always stay right here or use a block, arm up. Maybe your fingertips touch the floor. Straighten the forward leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Turn your gaze up, and maybe you can extend by reaching the arm over the ear. Breathe in, breathe out. Now bend your forward knee, and here you're gonna let it go. Sweep across the floor. forward and back. Now hover the fingers over the floor. Keep the hips low. One more time, and now you're just going to land in the center. This time around, we're going to place the hands right in the middle and let your head come down all the way. And breathe. Draw your elbows in. Hands right between your feet. Straighten your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now lift up halfway. Walk it to the front. Turn your heels in. Press your hands into the floor and come into downward facing dog. And I'm going to offer our option to go through a vinyasa with me or stay in downward dog. Shift forward, lower down, up dog or cobra. Press your feet into the floor, look forward. Exhale, flip over your toes, downward facing dog. Breathe. Flipping over the toes definitely takes practice. Takes a while. Now let's do that again. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Second round. This time, turn your toes out. So I'll add on a few points or a few different positions or to each pose. So opening up the hip, extend the leg straight, bring your knee in, and go ahead and step that right foot forward. This time, keep your knee up high. Inhale, rise. We're going to take it to a twist right here. Hands to your heart. Shift your chest forward and turn right there. And this time, maybe you open up the arms like you're going to hug someone over there. And then bring your hands together. Inhale and reach up. Clasp your fingers, point your pointer fingers, reach forward, and then lift up, launch. Knee up to the front, grab your knee. Bring it up. The knee to the side. Place your foot to your inner thigh. Inhale, reach up. Palms together. Get your balance. Press your foot down. Relax the shoulders. Now just try this. Lean the arms to the right. A little side bend right there. Inhale, center. Now lift your knee up to the front. Grab your knee. Pull it in. Reach that leg back behind you. Point your toes. Find the floor behind. Warrior two. Right there. Straighten your side body. Reverse. One time. Side angle. Reach up and over. And then reverse. Straighten the forward leg. And then you're going to reach as far as you can reach with your body straight. And then bring the hand down to your shin or to the floor. Fingertips touch the floor. This hip faces or turns in. Right there, arm over the ear, extended triangle pose. Take another deep breath in. And then bend your knee. Sweep. Hover the floor. Don't touch. Just sweep, hovering the floor. And then land up to this side of the mat, other side of the mat. Set your knee down. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Bring your hand down to the mat. And now you're just going to turn this direction right here and lower the hip. This leg stays straight. And this other foot can move out just a bit. Reach up. Inhale. And now unflip. So press into the hand. Lift the hip. Hand on the floor. Lift up your left leg. Three-limb dog. Right there. Knee to elbow. And touch. Do that again. 2 more times, knee to elbow, little core work. 1 more time. 3-limb dog, turn your toes out, bend your knee. Look up underneath your arm, see your foot over there. And now set your foot on the floor on the outside of the mat. So flip, rock star, reach the arm over the ear, and look up. Lift your hips. And now unflip. Extend the legs straight, downward facing dog. Option, vinyasa. With me or not. Your choice. You'll work a little bit harder with the vinyasa, but it is an option. Up dog and down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift your left leg up. And now bring your knee in and step your left foot forward, coming up into high lunge. So this begins the sequence from this side of the mat. Now exhale, hands together, turn, and this time fingertips touch the mat and then reach the other arm up. Just try that. Straight body, heel over the back of the foot back there. Bring your palms together, untwist, palms together, reach, point your pointer fingers. Now reach forward, lift up your leg like you're coming into warrior three. Get your balance, and then bring that knee up, arms up. Grab your knee, leg to the side, foot to the inner thigh. Hands to your heart, shoulders roll back, relax. Inhale, reach up, look forward. Exhale, lean over to the left. Practicing balance. Whoa. Inhale, reach up. Knee forward. We caught it. Now reach your leg back. Reach the arms forward. Point your toes. Set your foot on the floor. Inhale, reach. Press our warrior two. Back there. Reverse. Inhale. Knee in the front of your ankle. Side angle. I'm on. Right here. Reverse. Straighten your forward leg. Reach the left arm forward. Reach. Keep reaching. And then bring your hand down. Straight side body. This hip faces down. So don't open up to the side, right? Fingertips touch. Reach up and over. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Now bend your knee. Here's the sweep. Glide across the floor. Low. One more time. And bring it to the front and turn it around. Nicely done. Knee on the floor. Hand on the floor. Lift up your leg. And then turn your toes out. Go on the edge of the foot. Lower your hip right there. And reach up. And you can press your hand right here in this knee. And the inside of the knee anyway. And then unflip, press your hand into the floor, lift up that right leg, 3-limb dog. Knee to elbow 3 times. 3, reach up, knee to tricep, go higher, up. Do it one more time. Lift it up. Now turn your toes out, and you can hold right here, look up underneath the arm, see your foot, or set your foot on the floor, rock star. As you are. Breathe in. Exhale, hand to the floor. Lift the right leg up and breathe in. And then lower. Option. Vinyasa or not. Lower. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Step to the center of the mat. Intermission. Feet wide. And then we'll do it one more round. Thumbs, complete the practice. And we'll finish with a seated pose. So elbows to the inside of your knees. Toes turned out. Press into your heels. So now to practice crow pose, place your hands on the floor. And I want you to bring your feet close together. And you want to turn your toes out slightly and have your heels together right there. And then you're really press into the balls of your feet and bring your heels together. And then lift up. You can stay here and practice balancing and strengthening your ankles right here. It's a great foot and ankle stretch and strengthener. Shoulders back. Or hands in front as far as they'll reach with straight arms. And so your knees are right at your triceps. You see that? So they're right there. So then what you're going to do is you're going to lift your hips and then move the triceps or the back of the arms right to the shins, right there. So my knees are in my armpits. And my hands reach about right there. Lift up high onto the balls of your feet. Look forward, lean in, press your fingertips down, and pick up your toes. Press your hands down, and then set your feet down. Nicely done. Step back to plank. Lower down to the mat. Salambhasana. Palms to the sides. Lift up your legs and chest. Reach the arms. And then lower. Now turn your palms facing down. Lift up. Reach forward. Reach back. And lower. Now turn your palms up. Lift up and hold for 5, 4, lift higher, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Press your hands into the floor, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And let's do it again. Press the floor away. Let's go all the way to the front, going in one direction. Inhale, right leg up. Step your right foot, or actually right knee to right tricep, then step your right foot forward. Crescent pose. Same thing again, but we're going to take it further around the mat and then go back the other way. Hands to your heart, hinge forward, stay with me, listen to my cues. Inhale, reach up, palms together, point your pointer fingers, lean in, lift up your leg, bring that knee up. Go ahead, tree pose, knee to the side. You know what you're doing. Hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Now lean to the right. Lean to the right, tree pose. And then center. Bring the knee forward. Lift up the leg as high as you can. Extend it back, straight behind you. Reach forward as you do that. Point your toes. Find the floor. Warrior 2. Reverse. Inhale. Beautiful. And then side angle. Right here. You can reach down further. Reverse. Straighten the forward leg. Carefully reach for triangle pose. Reach, reach. Hand comes down, here or here, arm over the ear. Turn your gaze up. Bend your knee. Slide, side to side. Stay on the back side or the other side. Turn, set your knee down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right hand to the floor. And then lift your knee, go to the edges or the edge of your foot, turn this heel in, lower your hip, hand right here, press, look over your shoulder or look straight out to the side. Look at that long leg, that straight leg. And then unflip, hand to the floor, left leg up, 3-limb dog. Knee to tricep one time, so shift forward, lift the leg up, turn your toes out, bend your knee, rock star, flip, up, push the floor away, and then unflip, left leg up, and then lower, right leg up, inhale, and then bring your right knee in to your tricep, step your right foot forward, inhale, crescent pose, exhale, turn long edge, star, right there. Turn your heels in, bend your knees, press your hands into the inner thighs, and look over your shoulder, look behind, what's back there, and then center, lean forward. Press your hand to the inner thigh, look over the other shoulder, and then center, and then lift up. Sweep the arms all the way over to the other side. Pyramid pose. So step that right foot in just slightly. Straight forward leg. Bring your chest over the left leg. Drop your head over. So your nose points towards your knee. Then walk your hands close to the center of your feet right there. Maybe you can flip your palms over. Inhale and draw that left hip in. Exhale. One more move added on. Hands beside your foot. Lift the right leg up, standing split. Look at your foot, your knee. Walk your hands closer to your foot. Straight leg, point your toes. Then maybe you can reach the left hand behind the calf. Breathe. Maybe you can lift up the right hand. Just try right there. And then both hands down. Even if you got 1 second of air time, that's awesome. If not, that's awesome. Set your foot down on the floor. Press into the floor. Extend that left leg back, plank, downward dog. Vinyasa if you'd like to. And then we'll go back the other way and finish on the mat seated. Cobra. If you come into Cobra, widen your hands. Pull your chest away from the floor. Exhale, lower. Palms on the floor. Push downward facing dog. So let's start with the left leg and go the opposite direction. Left leg up. Inhale. Turn your toes out. Bend your knee. Look over there. Don't flip. Extend the leg. Just practicing. Knee into your tricep, but then step the left foot forward. Crescent pose, high lunge. Exhale. Reach forward. Then lift up. Lift up, sorry. Everybody back here. Palms together. Hinge forward and twist. Open up the arms right there. Inhale, reach. Now. Reach forward, lift up your leg, knee up, tree pose. Foot to the side, hands together. Inhale, reach. Lean over. Ooh. And then center. It's good to challenge yourself. If you fall out, just like I did, put your foot back. And then let's finish this. Hands to your heart, knee forward. Extend that leg back. Point your toes. Find the floor. Warrior two. Straighten your sides. Reverse. Knee over the ankle. And then side angle. You can reach down this time. Straight sides. Reverse. Straighten the forward leg. Triangle pose. Reach forward. Reach forward. Press into your foot in the front, the big toe. Hand comes down, arm up, arm over the ear. Draw your shoulder back. Then maybe you can look up to the ceiling. Turn your gaze up, your dristi. And now bend your forward knee. Slide side to side. Press your feet down. And then land on the back or the other side. Turn your heels in. Set your knee down for a moment. Now we're going to stretch the hip, right? So to do that, let me explain it even better. Move your hand a little forward of your foot. Move your foot over. And you can even turn your foot out. Lift your knee, then turn your heels in like that, right? And then lower your hip. Press your hand into this knee. Breathe. And then lift up. Three-limb dog. Knee to tricep. Lift your leg up, turn your toes out, bend your knee. Here's where you can flip this. Foot on the floor, rock star. Look up. And then unflip, right hand to the floor, right leg up. Inhale. And then exhale and lower. Shift forward, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee, turn your toes out, and open up the hip. Extend the leg straight. Knee to tricep. Left foot forward. Crescent pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Here's your twist. Turn. Open up the arms. Right there. Breathe. Palms together. Crescent pose.
Clasp your fingers, point your pointer fingers, reach over, and then lift up your leg. Right knee up. Here's your tree pose, other side. Foot to the inner thigh. Hands to your heart. Shoulders relaxed. Beautiful job. Inhale, reach. Challenge. Lean the arms. Lean the shoulders. Center. Knee up forward. Extend the leg back. Bring your hands to your heart. Point your toes. Find the floor. And then open up. Star. Turn your heels in. Bend your knees right here. Fingertips pointing down. Press your hand into the inner thigh. Look over your shoulder. Center. Before you look over the shoulder, lean, press, and then look over your shoulder. Lean, lift up your chest, and lift up. Straighten your legs. Here. Reach over, turn your toes forward. This back foot is at an angle. Pyramid pose right here. Fingers to the floor. Head faces the floor, the forehead, and if it helps to step the foot in just slightly, and you've got a heel to heel alignment right there. Belly over the thigh, lower your head, nose towards your knee, draw the hip back. Inhale, relax the shoulders, move your hands to the center, then maybe flip your hands up. Breathe in and breathe out. And the final pose, hands beside your foot, lift up your leg, standing split. So shift the weight to the ball of your foot. Bring your right hand behind the ankle. Let your forearm disappear behind the calf and just try. Lift up the left hand. And then hands on the floor. Super nice job. Excellent. Left foot to the floor. Press into the floor. Right leg back. Downward facing dog. Go ahead. Come down to the mat. Salambhasana. Right here. Arms to the side. Palms up. Bring your heels close together. Reach the arms. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Tap your forehead. Now bring your palms together. Reach the knuckles. And then lift up again. 5, 4, 3. Look down at the mat. 2, and then 1. And release. Nicely done. Hands on the mat. Push the floor away. Come onto your hands and your knees. Cat. And then cow. Cat. And then cow. One more time. The neutral spine, and I want you to sit on the mat. Extend out your leg long, and then place your foot to your inner thigh right there. And then you're just going to turn your body. Place your hand right here to the outside of your leg, and then reach around and grab your thigh on this side. So shoulder stretch, hand right here, twisting the body. Look over your shoulder. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let your leg go and reach the palm right here. Press into your knee right there and use that as leverage to reach the arm up and over. Let's do that 3 times. Lift up. 2. 1 more. And reach over and hold. Maybe you can grab your toes right there and then turn your gaze up. Breathe. Press your hand into your thigh right there. Push the leg down. Elbow maybe comes to the floor. And then inhale, reach up. Nice. Hands behind the hips. Feet on the floor. Tip the knees side to side. And then change to the other side. So opposite leg out, sit on your mat, foot to the inner thigh. You'll notice one side's much more flexible than the other. So press the calf down. My leg's at an angle. I'm sitting on both glutes, by the way. And then you're going to reach up. And then hand goes on the outside of the leg. Look over right there. And reach your hand around maybe. Grab your thigh on that side and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Press the hand down. One more breath. Now let your thigh go. Press your hand into this leg. So pushing that leg down, reach up and over, lean, and inhale, reach. Just lean as far as you feel comfortable to. Reach over. One more time. Reach over and hold. And then maybe you can grab your toes right there. Press your leg down. One more breath. And then lift up all the way. Reach, reach, reach. And cross your legs. And sit up tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. Close your eyes, palms together, edge of the thumbs to the brow. And a gesture of gratitude, edge of the thumbs to the heart, and a gesture of thanks. Thank you for showing up for your mind and your body. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thanks for showing up. I hope you enjoyed the practice. I'll see you next time.